Hey, what's up? This is Aggressive Inline, level 4 Boardwalk. I'm Insetic, and with me again is Blank Tester.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And this level is much better than the last level. So if you watched episode 3, Industrial, and you were just like, this is the worst level I've ever seen, then A, I agree with you. B, this level is so much more fun, because it's a theme park on a pier. Maybe one of those portable theme parks. I know, again, mentioning Clear Lake, where my grandparents are, but whenever we go up there every summer, there's like a traveling carnival that stops there for 4th of July. Or maybe not traveling, but one that gets set up and then taken back down. So I don't know if this theme park's one of those or one a lot more permanent, but it's a theme park. That should already tell you this level is going to be great. Well, and it's got pirates and such, but just look at that.
Wow, that looks a lot more. I mean, oh my god, I can see the potential already. And then, of course, check your things. Hand plant. Did it say hand plant? The Ferris wheel seat.
Hand plant Ferris wheel seat 1 revolution.
Really?
It's exactly what it says.
Whole revolution.
One whole revolution. It can either be hard or really easy, depending on your balance.
Jesus.
Well, and depending on your luck with actually getting the Ferris wheel seats to line up with you, but we'll get to that later. So by the start of the level, there's a lot of like smaller rides, and these have challenges in them, but I'm traveling across the level because my order was, I don't know, sort of go to the back and do some of the ones that, I don't know, came already with the level, like challenges that you don't have to talk to people. Like,
so you just dive right into the water then?
Like fly off into the water.
Yeah.
That was one of the hidden challenges.
Was it really?
Just kidding, no.
Oh, okay, I was about to say that's kind of weird.
Because you're going to unlock that about 10 times a playthrough. At least falling into the water doesn't do anything that bad. Alright, you want to see me hand plant a Ferris wheel seat?
Yes, I do.
And I've got the strategies.
Wow, that was a really weird... Oh my god, that is a very fast Ferris wheel.
So this challenge will be either easy or hard depending on if you catch a Ferris wheel seat easily, because to hand plant it, you basically have to hit the Ferris wheel seat while it's going up or at the top of your jump, because if you drop it all, you grind it. So even if you're all lined up, it might take you a couple tries. Like, see here, cut out a good 30-40 tries, but... Wow, 30-40 seconds.
34. I was about to say, like, Jesus, how long was this footage? Like, literally, like 4 hours of trying. Wow, that was so weird.
Yeah, flying off of the Ferris wheel can give you some interesting results. And someone on YouTube said, oh wait, let's listen to this clown.
What clown built that Ferris wheel with a wing nut? I'd sure hate to see someone get up there and spin that nut.
First off, trying to show something that's above you is really bad. Second off, that clown wants us to grind the one thing holding this Ferris wheel together. What's the worst that can happen? I'm actually asking you, what do you think is going to happen?
Here's my guess, okay? And hopefully I'm not spot on, and hopefully this is more of a surprise, because I hate being totally spot on when I guess things, because wow, this is you're kind of cheesing this.
Yeah, why not cheese it? But go ahead.
So my guess is you're gonna grind the wing nut, right? And the thing will come apart after you grind it, and then it'll roll. Like the whole thing will roll over another ride, or the whole thing will roll into a city and explode and murder hundreds of people. And I'm gonna guess I'm aiming a little high there, so that when this game sort of disappoints me with the lack of blood, I'll be ready for it.
Alright, I'm going to talk about the challenge I'm about to do, because A, this is confusing, B, something awesome happens. So what you're supposed to do is you have to get into the shark bowl and then jump at either end without the shark thing knocking you out. But if you actually jump... weird things can happen.
Did you just fall upside down?
Well, first I glitched out of the level.
But I mean, like when you started moving again, your guy turned so his feet were facing the sky, and he fell up. He fell up like Shell freaking Silverstein, and then I
love bringing you in blind to these because it's so.
I don't know what to make of that, man. That was crazy.
So as you can see, you don't even need to jump. You can cheese this.
Oh my god.
You can cheese the octopus ride. You can cheese the shark. You can't cheese jumping across the pier gap. That is pretty tough.
Listen, Holmes, this turf belongs to Mr. Bonkers, my house. You're running with the big dog. Show me you can hang, or I'll put a cap in your ass.
And we've also got gangster clowns.
Yeah, did he just say he's gonna pop a cap in our ass if we don't show him that we're rolling with the big dogs or something? What did he say?
You came to the wrong carnival.
Yeah, like what the hell? Oh my god.
This level seriously has everything. It is amazing. Like, it is absolutely amazing.
You know what I think this game could really use? Not the same joke I made in Downhill Domination. I'm not going to make that same joke. But it is related to Downhill Domination. Can you guess what I think they should add? Or should have had?
Mountain bikes?
No. First person view. That would have made the game so gut-wrenching because you'd be throwing up most of the time.
Now when you do tricks, would it stay in first person?
Stay in first person, yes.
Alright, because in Downhill Domination, when you did tricks, it didn't stay in first person. Now, when you did flips, it did.
Yeah.
Alright. So, to actually grind the nut of the Ferris wheel, because we're about to do that, you've got to make this really tough jump from the top of the roller coaster thing. And I wonder if there's an easier way, but again, neither the internet nor I have found it. So if you know an easier way, please tell me, because I like to think that some of my strategies make things a lot easier. So if I can find an easy one, I'll probably throw it in. It's like a bonus video or something. So
you gotta make this tough jump from here
onto a rope, and then you grind the wing nut.
Jesus.
This only took me like 2 minutes of tries. Are you ready? Are you ready? You're not ready. So you were about half, right?
I was half right. Yeah, it started to roll away. It didn't kill hundreds of people. But again, I was kind of prepared for that because I kind of overestimated, thinking...
But you did get it right that it would detach and start rolling, and in this case, it didn't roll over any rides, but it did give us a platform to get over to the Peanut Island with the lanterns. That's what I call this because it's in the shape of a peanut. And it sucks trying to grind those things.
Honestly, I think it would have been awesome if it just destroyed a ride that you couldn't get to, or like this big ass ride that was in your way or something, and then it opened up a part of the stage. But I like how it. Wow, you did really ruin. People who come to carnivals generally are like, at some point, even the most intense ride goers, like people who love those really hardcore rides, even then, like usually they go, yeah, let's go on the Ferris wheel at least once, because it's like a classic of carnivals, and you just ruined many families' fun. Honestly, like I honestly don't know why you're not in jail. You're disturbing the peace. You're honestly, I feel like your character is a hazard to absolutely everyone.
Don't hold nothing back.
And yet the photographers just eat it up.
The final level of this game really should be like a police precinct, and you should either be breaking out of it or just be stuck in a cell. and forced for 10, 20 minutes to recollect on your actions.
Hold on, I just thought of something. This level has gangsta clowns, right?
Well, one.
You know where we've seen gangsta clowns before?
Saints Row.
ICP. Big Money Rustlers. Yeah.
You want me to talk about Big Money Rustlers, huh? Because that's really hypocritical of you.
What do you mean?
We watched half of Big Money Rustlers. Blank Tester didn't want to watch the other half.
I didn't want to watch the other half because the other half... See, we didn't even watch half of it. I'm not going to give myself credit. I did not survive half of it. I got... Wait, what?
If you grind the top of the mime, that's a hidden challenge.
You grind the top of a mime. I feel like having my face grinded on by a... Well, actually, having my face grinded on by anyone is weird, but having it grinded on by someone who's wearing roller skates is probably more painful than weird.
And then he disappears. Okay, you want the strats? The secret stat boost is on top of the shark ride, and so my strategy is to, well, climb up here to the, I guess, the right side of the roller coaster, and then jump off facing the fourth dot to the left of the marker at the top of the roller coaster. And I guess you could pause this video if you want. This is a really annoying jump, maybe even more annoying than jumping to the rope leading to the wing nut. So, when I can offer advice,
that's a good strategy right there. I mean,
I like to find, like, on dumb jumps like that, I really like to find precise points that I can point out, like, jump at this.
Right, that's a good way to talk about it, because I'm not sure how I would have described that. I probably would have tried to come up with some kind of point like that. What was I going to say? I completely forgot.
Well, that's Boardwalk, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that level as much as I did recording it, and Blank Tester did shaking his head over everything that was going on.
I feel like ICP should have been more in this game. Like,
why?
Because ICP needs to be in... ICP's in my heart, okay? I'm a juggalo at heart, even though I hate
Again, didn't get through a third of Big Money Rustlers. Never backed down on a movie until then. Never backed out on a movie until then.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I backed out on a movie before that. Because, honestly, I would say I have a reasonable tolerance for shitty movies. I mean, I think we both do. We have a weekly watching of shitty movies. We've watched 2012 Ice Age, 2012 Zombie Apocalypse,
2012 Moby Dick.
2012. No, that was 2010 Moby Dick.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Ving Rhames in his starring masterpiece, 2012 Zombie Apocalypse. Then Two-Headed Shark Attack, incredible movie. Definitely worth.
I basically went down the Asylum's Wikipedia page and found movies. Well, yeah, so that's been Boardwalk, and the levels stay this awesome from here on out.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, for the rest of the game?
Well, I mean, there's only 3 more actual levels.
Oh, really?
But then I get the keys, and I go back to the previous levels, so maybe even more destructive action will happen. I can guarantee, next episode, so much destruction, you'll seriously wonder why we haven't been arrested. I'll see you then in the cannery.
I'm already wondering.